What's up, guys? Welcome back to my personal finance channel. My name's Kyle DePepe, and this is actually my second video today, so I hope you guys aren't sick of me. If you're not, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, say hi to my dog Aston, who really just wants to play. I hope you guys are having a great day. The market is doing some crazy things. We got some big moves this week in the Bitcoin miners and Bitcoin itself, and then just in stocks in general. Tesla, I think, was up like 25% this week alone. So it's been a very interesting week in the market with options, with stocks, with Bitcoin. So if you haven't seen my video from earlier, I talked about some Bitcoin miners, how I'm, I guess, sort of getting out of those positions partially, and my thoughts on that. So if you want to check that out, be sure to do so. But this video, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin more specifically. Thank you, Aston. Thank you. Yeah, this is my dog, Aston. He loves those tennis balls. In this video, though, I'm going to be covering, I guess, sort of my strategy on how I'm going to sell Bitcoin, right? A lot of people are either in it already or have been in it for a while, and they're in the money a decent amount and they have decent gains. But the problem is what's going to happen is there's probably going to be some sort of capitulatory top, meaning it's just going to go exponential really quickly in a straight line, and you're probably not going to be there for it, or you're not going to be able to act quickly enough, or Coinbase is going to go down, or whatever your exchange is. And I would like to take some gains. So my thoughts on this are as follows. Okay, so this is kind of my thought process. So this is sort of my... So when it comes to trading Bitcoin, I try not to. I try to be, as they say, a hodler, right? Like, I bought some, I've held it for a while, I add to my position. I've actually bought as recently as 39,000. That's right, guys. I did buy more at 39,000. Well, needless to say, it's gone up a lot very quickly. If you think about it, it went through 20,000 in like mid-December. It's been less than a month and it's already more than doubled. So 100% gain if you bought in before 20,000, even buying through 20,000, which is what I did. And it's just gone up a crazy amount, obviously. So my thoughts now have turned to, well, if this goes up so quickly, so fast, there's probably going to be a significant pullback. Now, we had one from like, I don't know, 35 back down to like 30,000 or something like that, which is roughly a 20% pullback, I think is what we saw, because it went down to like 29. So 6 grand, 35. Yeah, you're looking at around a 20% pullback there. However, we kept chugging along, going higher. We had another, I think, like 10% correction just like yesterday or the day before. And I just see more of this happening. Now, what could potentially happen, though, is right now we're trading, I think, a little bit over 40,000. And if we have some sort of capitulation to the upside, which means just an exaggerated up move very quickly in a very short time frame, I want to be in a situation to take some profits. So here's what I'm doing. I have actually put in some layered offers. So simply what that means is I've put in limit sell orders. So on Coinbase Pro, which I would also recommend using, because on Coinbase you pay exorbitant fees. On Coinbase Pro, the fees are much better. But you can put in limit orders to buy and to sell. Now, if you want to get executed immediately, you can always put in like a limit buy order above where Bitcoin is trading. If you want to sell immediately, you can do a limit sell order just below where it's trading to make sure you'll always get price improvement. So remember that. Even if you put in a limit order above to buy, you'll get price improved to that price, but it saves you from the off chance that you happen to click that buy button with a market order and Bitcoin spikes higher, you get filled at the top and then it drops back down. It can happen, it might happen. I'm sure it's happened to people, so just be careful out there. I always use limit orders, always, always, always. And if you just want to make sure you get filled basically at the market, then just put it, $100 through wherever Bitcoin is trading, whether it's to the upside if you're buying or downside if you're selling. But what I'm doing right now is, let's say Bitcoin's trading at 41,000 right now as we're speaking. What I might do is I might take, let's just assume I have one Bitcoin for simplicity's sake. So I have one full Bitcoin. So this is kind of besides the point and irrelevant to the video. I guess it's kind of relevant, but I basically have half of my position in like a YOLO offer where it's like, I'm gonna sell half of my Bitcoin, assuming I have one, at like, I don't know, 88, 89, or $90,000, right? That's just in case there's some crazy spike up overnight when I'm sleeping. I'm not there to trade it. I'm gonna get filled at 90,000, right? That's like, hey, great, I just, locked in some good profit, whatever. It is what it is, right? Say it goes higher, whatever. It's only half my position. So then I might take other small chunks, right? So let's say it's trading at 41, like I said. I might do 0.1 Bitcoin and do a limit sell price at like 45.5, right? So that means it's trading at 41. It would have to go up basically another like 10% in order to hit that first trigger. So then I would get sold out of 10% of my total position, right? If I have one Bitcoin, 0.1 would be 10%. So I'm gonna get filled at 10% if it goes up another 10%. Now I might layer it again. So I might do another 0.1 at like 46.5 or maybe 47, right? I do a bigger gap. And let's say I'm going to bed tonight and it's trading at 41. Thank you, Aston. I know, he likes being in the videos. It's weird, but actually it's not. He's awesome. So now, what I might do is I might take another 0.1 of my Bitcoin and do a limit sell order. Look at the ball. And I might do a limit sell order at like, I don't know, 48.5. That way it would have to go up 20% in order to hit that. But if it does go up 20%, I'm okay with taking 10% of my position off the table because it was 10% in a very short period of time. Or sorry, 20% in a very short period of time. So that's sort of my thought process. So I might do this with like, I don't know, 0.4, 0.3, 0.4 Bitcoin, so 30 to 40% of my position. I might sort of layer some offers higher. And I like to do this before I go to bed at night. Even during the day sometimes, while I'm working, I can't constantly monitor everything, especially if I'm on conference calls or just working on code and whatnot. So I like to sort of think of it that way. Also, sometimes when the volume gets crazy heavy on Coinbase and it goes down and you can't log in, you can't place orders. Thanks, bud. You can't place orders. So I just like to have those orders in the system. They're ready to go. And if Bitcoin suddenly spikes up, I'll get filled. And the idea is if it spikes up that quickly, it's probably going to come back down. Which means that if it spikes up super quickly, I get filled, there's a good chance it's gonna come back down. If it's in the middle of the day and I get a notification that I sold some, I can always pull up my account, try to log in, and potentially buy at then a lower price. So this not only helps me accumulate more Bitcoin because it means I sold at a higher price, I can probably buy back slightly more than 0.1 Bitcoin for a lower price, but it allows me to take some profits as well. If it spikes up and then has a huge correction overnight or something, I was able to take some off the table on that capitulatory up move. And then if it sells off, I can wait and look for a good place to re-enter. So that's just sort of an easy way to get out of the market without having your emotions like panic sell or something like that. And also making sure that you don't miss out on some crazy up move that happens when you're not staring at your computer 24/7, since Bitcoin does trade all the time. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it was just sort of a simple way to help you out with like trading Bitcoin, take some maybe stress off the table of like, I don't know when I should sell, I don't know when I should buy. If you sort of place these laddered offers with only like 30 to 40% of your total position, it'll, I guess, help you not think about it as much. And then if there's a crazy up move, you feel better because then 40% of your position is off the table, but you might have put it at offers where Bitcoin would have had to spike 20, 30, 40% overnight for those to get hit. So if they did get hit, you made some nice profits, and now you just have cash that you're sitting on to re-enter Bitcoin, or to just say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take 40% off the table, I'm happy with this, took my gains, and I'm gonna go somewhere else. But that's kind of how I'm thinking about it right now, and it's been doing some crazy things. This weekend could get pretty crazy, seeing as how the market's now closed, people are bored, everybody's talking about Bitcoin, it's all over CNBC. If you look at Google Trends, it's up to like 50% of its all-time high, which in 2017 is the relative amount that Google Trends is looking at. So I'm just trying to be mindful of all these things. I'm not trying to time it perfectly, but I'm just trying to think of, hey, what would I be comfortable, when or what position would I be comfortable taking some of my position off the table? So that's what I'm doing, and if it's helpful, great. If not, you do you. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel would really help me out. Really appreciate it. Oh, also real quick, there's some cool apps out there. I think like CoinStats is one that I use. Most of them are free on the App Store, probably Google Play Store. I'm sure there's a ton of other ones. But what you can do is you can actually set price alert notifications. So for example, if Bitcoin crosses 42, you'll just get a little push notification on your iPhone or cell phone or whatever. And you'll know that it went over 42. So even if you don't want to set like limit sell orders to get out of your position, you can at least get notifications to be aware that like Bitcoin crossed through 40,000, 45,000, 50,000. You can always set it to key important levels or every single level, like 41, 42, 43,000. Every time it goes through one of those levels, you'll get an alert. If it happens to go through 42, 43, 44 very quickly, then you might want to consider selling some, or at least it gets your attention and you can look at it. But I hope that was helpful, and that's really all I'm kind of doing right now. I'm trying to just hold. But if it were to make some crazy move, I definitely want to try to take some profits there and then look to re-enter at a lower price, because if Bitcoin goes up 10,000 overnight, that's not really sustainable. And so I would think there would be some sort of correction after that. Even if it's only back down to where it came from, if it goes from 40 to 50, it might just go back down to 40 or 41 or 42. But the point is, if I have some limit offers up at around 50,000 or 49,000, I can sell up there and then I can buy back in at 41,000, accumulate a slightly larger position, and then reevaluate what I want to do going forward. So that's kind of my thought process. Hope that was helpful. And until Aston stops squeaking, which will probably be never, thanks for watching, guys.